Had stretched himself out on the floor and lay with a piece of pig iron under his head and his hat pulled down over his eyes. As soon as the young girl caught the sight of him, she went up and lifted his hat. So, as we go into the backdrop of the story, we have already seen that the ironmaster had considered the peddler to be one of his old regimental comrade. He had considered the peddler to be one of his old regimental friend, and he wanted to invite him home. But the peddler did not agree to go there at any cost. And now the ironmaster had sent his daughter, considering that his daughter would have better powers of persuasion and she would be able to persuade his old friend to visit his house. So from here we are going to see the things after the arrival of the ironmaster's daughter into the forge. As soon as the ironmaster's daughter came into the forge, this is what she noticed. She noticed that the stranger had distressed himself, that the stranger had been lying out on the floor. He had been laid down on the floor and he had also put a piece of pig iron under his head for pillow. He had put a piece of iron, he had put a block of iron under his head for pillow, and he had also covered his eyes with his dirty hat. As soon as the young girl caught the sight of him, she went up and lifted his hat. So as soon as the ironmaster's daughter saw the stranger, saw the peddler lying over there in that kind of a condition, she went to him and she just lifted his hat. She just wanted to talk to him so that he might be convinced to visit the house of the iron master. तो आपने ये देखा कि स्ट्रेंजर की लड़की जैसे ही आयरन मास्टर की बेटी जैसे ही फोर्ज के अंदर आई, उसने देखा कि वो स्ट्रेंजर जमीन पे पड़ा हुआ है और उसने अपने सर के ऊपर नीचे लोहे का एक टुकड़ा रखा है उसे पिलो बनाकर, और उसने अपनी हेड को अपनी आंखों के ऊपर रख रखा है ताकि वो लाइट से डिस्टर्ब ना हो। और जैसे ही लड़की ने ये नज़ारा देखा वो उसके पास पहुंची और उसने वो हैट उसकी आंखों पर से, उसके चेहरे पर से उठाया, क्योंकि वो उससे बात करना चाहती थी और उसे कन्विंस करना चाहती थी कि वो उसके साथ उसके The man was evidently used to sleeping with one eye open. He jumped up abruptly and seemed to be quite frightened. So the writer wishes to bring it to the notice of the readers that the man was sleeping in a very different way. He was evidently used to sleeping with one eye open. That he had been sleeping very alert. That is the meaning of this expression, sleeping with one eye open. That means to sleep alert. So that was really a characteristic of that peddler, that even while he had been sleeping, he was very alert. He had not been sleeping in such a way that he was going to be caught into a danger. He jumped up abruptly and seemed to be quite frightened. So he was really quite frightened. He was really very nervous. He had been perplexed as he saw a beautiful girl standing in front of him. He had not been able to understand the purpose of the visit of that lady to the forge. My name is Edla Will Mansion, said the young girl. So the young girl introduced herself to the peddler and she said that her name was Edla Will Mansion. My father came home and said that he wanted to sleep here in the forge tonight, and then I asked permission to come and bring you home to us. The girl also told the purpose of her visit to the forge. She said that her father came home and he informed her that he means the peddler, and who, according to the girl, was one of the friends of her father. He wanted to sleep there in the forge tonight, and that is what she did not like at all. She did not like that a family friend should be sleeping in the forge, and that is why she took permission from her father and came to the forge so that the person may be invited with respect to come home with them. I am so sorry, Captain, that you are having such a hard time. So still the girl considers that he is an old regimental comrade, that he is a military captain, and she feels sorry that the man is having such a hard time. तो आपने क्या देखा कि वो आदमी एक आंख खोल करके सोता था। इसका मतलब है कि वो बहुत अलर्ट सोता था। वो ऐसे नहीं सोता था कि सोते में ही कोई उसे पकड़ ले जाए और वो खतरे में आ जाए। तो जैसे ही उसने उस लड़की को देखा, वो अचानक ही कूद करके बैठ गया। वो समझ नहीं पाया कि आखिर वो लड़की कौन है और वहाँ क्या कर रही है। तो उस लड़की ने अपना नाम बताया कि उसका नाम एडला विल मैंशन है, और उसने ये भी बताया कि उसके फादर घर आए और उन्हें बताया कि उनका एक फ्रेंड आया हुआ है और वो फोर्ज में सोना चाहता है। तब उसने अपने फादर से परमिशन ली और वो फोर्ज में आई कि ताकि वो उसको सम्मान पूर्वक अपने घर ले जा सके। उसने ये भी कहा कि कैप्टन, उसे बहुत बुरा लग रहा है कि उसका इतना बुरा समय आ गया, क्योंकि अभी भी वो ये समझती थी कि ये पर्सन पेडलर न होकर के बल्कि एक कैप्टन है जो कि परिस्थितियों वश पेडलर बना हुआ है। with her heavy eyes, and then she noticed that the man was afraid. So the girl had been showering compassion and mercy upon the peddler. And then it came into her notice that the man was really looking to be quite fearful, that the man was really looking to be quite nervous and afraid. Either he has stolen something or else he has escaped from jail. So that is what came into the perception of the girl. That is what the girl just happened to feel, that this man is really looking so fearful as if he has stolen something or if he has escaped from a jail. She thought and added quickly, "You may be sure, Captain, that you will be allowed to leave us just as freely as you came." So the girl on her part had been giving every kind of assurance to that person. However, she had been addressing him as captain because that is what was in the knowledge of that girl. Still, she was thinking that the person whom she is talking to is the captain from military. And that is why this address is very apt here. "You may be sure, captain, that you will be allowed to leave us just as freely as you came." So she was giving every kind of assurance to that peddler. She has been making a promise that he is going to be allowed to leave them. He is going to be allowed to leave the mansion just as freely as he came. "Only please stay with us over Christmas Eve." So that is the kind of request that the girl has sincerely been making to the peddler. That is how she had been pleading before the peddler. "Only please stay with us over Christmas Eve." She wanted a company of that person over the Christmas Eve. Just see to the meaning of the lines in Hindi once again. She looked at him compassionately कि उसने एक दया भरी नजरों से उस आदमी की ओर देखा. उसकी आंखें हैवी थीं क्योंकि वो रात भर सो नहीं पाई थी. एंड देन शी नोटिस, उसने ये भी नोटिस किया कि यह आदमी कुछ जरूरत से ज़्यादा डरा हुआ लग रहा है. ऐसा देखने से लगता है कि या तो उसने कुछ चोरी की है या फिर वो जेल वगैरह से भागा है. उसने अपने मन में सोचा. फिर उसने एक एश्योरेंस दी उस पेडलर को. हालांकि उसने उसे कैप्टन ही कह करके पुकारा क्योंकि वो समझ रही थी कि वो कैप्टन है. उसने कहा कि आप जिस तरीके से हमारे मैंशन में, आप जिस तरीके से हमारे घर में आएंगे, उतनी ही आज़ादी के साथ आपको वापस जाना भी अलाउ किया जाएगा. केवल आप हमारे साथ रहना स्वीकार कर लीजिए क्रिसमस के ओकेजन पे. ये बात आपको यहाँ बताई गई. In such a friendly manner that the rat trap peddler must have felt confidence in her. The soft-spoken nature of the girl and her decency must have created a very different kind of impression upon the peddler, and that is why the peddler had reposed his faith into the girl. That is why somehow the peddler had been able to perceive that this girl is not going to deceive him. And this is why ultimately he agreed that he is going to visit the manor house on the request and invitation of the Iron Master. "It would never have occurred to me that you would bother with me yourself, miss," he said. "I will come at once." So in the next paragraph, you have been given the response of the peddler. Here he says, "It would never have occurred to me," that this kind of a thing had not come to his mind, that such a noble girl, that such a decent girl is going to bother herself, that such a decent girl is going to trouble herself for him. And that is why he had denied the invitation. But now he is ready to visit the manor house. "I will come at once." He says that now he is ready to visit her house. तो आपने ये देखा कि उस लड़की ने इतने पोलाइटली और इतने फ्रेंडली अंदाज में उस पेडलर से बात किया कि उस पेडलर का कॉन्फिडेंस उस लड़की में जाग गया और उसे ये समझ में आया कि ये लड़की कभी भी बुरा नहीं करेगी. फिर उसने कहा कि ऐसा मुझे कभी समझ में नहीं आया था कि आप मेरे लिए इतना परेशान होंगी. उसने कहा, "आई विल कम एट वंस," कि मैं तुरंत आऊँगा. The fur coat which the valet handed him with a deep bow, threw it over his rags and followed the young lady out to the carriage. So ultimately it was the peddler who accepted the presentation that had been made for him. It was the presentation of a fur coat that had been given to the peddler by the Iron Master. And now the peddler received that presentation. And it was offered to him by the valet with a deep bow. With a decency it had been offered to him. He threw it over his rags, that he wore it over his rags, followed the young lady out to the carriage. And now he had started moving toward the carriage so that he might ultimately be able to proceed towards the manor house. Without granting the astonished blacksmith so much as a glance, and now while he had been proceeding towards the carriage, now while he had been proceeding towards the car, he deliberately did not notice the blacksmiths. He did not grant them even a glance, because earlier when he had arrived, these were the blacksmiths who had really not paid any attention upon him. So it was a kind of revenge. But while he was riding up to the manor house, he had evil forebodings. But that is something that reflects the weakness of the conscience. that while he had been riding up to the manor house, while he had been riding up to the palatial house, he had evil forebodings. He had really demoralizing thoughts. He had evil forebodings means he was really having demoralizing thoughts. He was really not having any kind of positive hope. He was thinking that ultimately the things are going to be ruined for him. And that is how it happens finally. तो आपको क्या बताया गया कि उसने उस फर कोट को एक्सेप्ट किया जो कि आयरन मास्टर द्वारा भेजा गया था और जिसे वैलेट ने काफ़ी डिसेंसी के साथ, डीप बाउ के साथ झुककर उसको ऑफर किया सम्मानपूर्वक। उसने उसे अपने रैक्स के ऊपर पहन लिया और उस लड़की के साथ कैरिज की तरफ वो चल पड़ा विदाउट ग्रांटिंग द एस्टोनिश ब्लैकस्मिथ सो मच एज अ ग्लैंस। और जाते वक्त उसने उन ब्लैकस्मिथ्स की तरफ एक नज़र देखा भर भी नहीं, क्योंकि ये एक किस्म का बदला था। जब वो आया था तो उन ब्लैकस्मिथ्स ने उस पर ध्यान नहीं दिया था। बट वाइल ही वॉज राइडिंग अप टू द मैनर हाउस ही डेविल फोरबोर्डिंग्स कि उसे बुरे सपने आ रहे थे जब वो मैनर हाउस की तरफ बढ़ रहा था। उसे लग रहा था कि आज उसका भंडार डिड आई टेक दैट फेलोज मनी ही थॉट। So now that peddler had been regretting over what he had done. He does not understand why he had taken that fellow's money. So who that fellow is? This fellow is the crofter whose money had been taken by the peddler. So now the peddler has been regretting over what he has done. Now he is just feeling sorry for what he had done in past. Now I am sitting here at the trap and will never get out of it. So this is what he feels. He feels that now he has been caught in the trap and he would never be able to get out of it. तो आपने ये देखा कि यहाँ पे वो पेडलर जो है वो पछता रहा है, उसको एक किस्म का पश्चाताप हो रहा है। वो सोच रहा है कि आखिर उसने क्यों उस क्रॉफ्टर के पैसे चुरा लिए, और इसी का नतीजा है कि अब वो एक जाल में फंस गया है, वो एक ट्रैप में फंस गया है और यहाँ से वो कभी भी बाहर नहीं निकल पाएगा। ऐसा वो क्रिसमस ईव एंड व्हेन द आयरन मास्टर केम इनटू द डाइनिंग रूम फॉर ब्रेकफास्ट ही प्रोबेबली थॉट विद सैटिस्फैक्शन ऑफ हिज ओल्ड रेजिमेंटल कॉमरेड whom he had run across so unexpectedly. So the very next day, as there was the celebration of Christmas Eve refers to the evening of 24th of December, the evening before Christmas. So as there was still a lot of celebration on the Christmas Eve, the Iron Master was very much pleased. The Iron Master was very much satisfied to think that he has been able to accomplish a great task of charity by helping a friend in need on such a holy day of Christmas. आपने देखा कि अगले दिन जबकि क्रिसमस ईव थी, क्रिसमस ईव का मतलब होता है क्रिसमस की पूर्व संध्या जो कि 24 दिसंबर को होती है। उस दिन आयरन मास्टर जब अपने डाइनिंग हॉल में आया तो बहुत सेटिस्फाइड था ये सोच करके कि उसने अपने एक मजबूर दोस्त की सहायता की, वो भी क्रिसमस के दिन या क्रिसमस के अवसर पर। तो इस बात को सोच सोच करके वो काफ़ी ज़्यादा प्रसन्न और आनंदित महसूस